What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is EJ Joyful Plans, and in today's video, we're talking all about Jane's Agenda. This is part of my planner lookbook series. It's kind of the road to 2024, where I am sharing 2024 planners with you guys, doing flip throughs and just letting you know what is out there. This video is going to be special because I know Jane's Agenda. I know Jane, sort of, and I'm familiar with the products, and I've been using them on and off for about 3 years. And so I have a good amount of Jane's Agenda product. I also reached out to see if they would be willing to send me some of the weekly inserts, planning pages that I don't have. So this really, while it is part of my planner lookbook series and I'm featuring Jane's Agenda, this is probably the most in-depth Jane's Agenda video I have ever and will ever do, because I've got a lot of items here across these 3 planners, or really these 2, and we're going to look at a lot of the different weekly layouts, the monthly layouts, and their accessory items. So I'm hoping that if you are new to my channel or you are new to Jane's Agenda, that this video will be the catch-all, like, why Jane's Agenda? What is this brand all about? What do they offer? It's all going to be here in this video. So what I'm going to try to do is I saved some of the packaging, one, because I do believe that you guys like to see how things are packaged when you are purchasing it, how it will be delivered to your door. But I did put I put most of them on discs so that we can basically flip through in an organized fashion and look at everything. Let's start with Jane's Agenda covers for 2024, and I think onward. You're going to hear some packaging. I'm very sorry. There are 2 different types of planners provided by Jane's Agenda. They're all inserts. So there are the disc bound inserts, and then there are ring binder inserts. I don't have a ring binder. I don't use the ring system. And so we're going to be focusing on the disc bound. I have the mini, the half letter or junior size, and then a classic size. So 9 discs, 8 discs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 discs, and then the mini 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's start with the covers that you can purchase at Jane's Agenda. I love these covers. I'm just going to say it. Love, love, love. The first one is the mini size. It will fit a mini planner, and it's just gorgeous. So here it is in black. It has an inside I was going to say it has an inside cover. It does have that. It is an inside cover, but it has a little pocket folder here, the JA down in the lower corner, nice and kind of minimalist. And then we have the back cover with a pen loop. What I will say about the inserts relative to the size of the cover is that the cover is a little bit bigger, and that is so that when you put your pen inside the pen loop and you close the cover, the pen is inside the cover, and I really like that. I like it a lot, actually. So that way it just looks pretty sitting on your table where everything is kind of on this like desktop situation. So the first cover is this mini, and this comes in a few different sizes, which we're going to look at right here. But there's black, there is like a cream color, and then the gray, which I really love. I have a camel color. It's a warm brown cover in the classic size, but I think it's in the house, so I don't have that to show you. But here is the black, and it's just a really like nice cover. So there is the mini, and it comes in different sizes. Then there is the half letter size. This is in that cream color. You can see it also has the flap. Sorry, you're going to see some glare. And then you've got the back cover and the pen loop. So there is that cream color in the half letter size. And then lastly, that I have presently at my desk is this beautiful gray. I have this gray in the classic size, and I have it in the half letter just because I always go back to gray. It's very slightly textured, but this kind of veining that you see it's more in the color than it is what you would feel. It's just great. These are vegan leather covers. They're durable. They're made really well. It's easy to pop the discs on, and it's just a great experience. It just feels good. Love the flap, of course. And then if we flip this guy over, we have the pen loop. So there is an introduction first and foremost to the different, maybe I should pull the camera out just a little bit. Hold on. I want to make sure y'all can see gonna be able to see everything. Okay. So there you can see the difference between the classic and, let me try to line these up. Classic and the half letter. Okay. So just a little bit narrower and shorter. And then here is the mini compared to the half letter and the classic. So there's an overview of the covers, lots of different options. Again, she has these in a ring system as well. And she has a snap cover. I haven't tried her snap covers yet, but if you are the kind of person that likes to slide your planner into a pocket and then have it just kind of fold over and then have a snap closure, she has those as well in her shop. So that is an overview of the covers. At least the more kind of vegan deluxe covers. The other types of covers that she offers are laminated covers, and a lot of folks pick up a variety of these in her sub box. She does have a monthly subscription box. She's got 3 different tiers for that box. So if you're someone that likes to change out your planner wardrobe every month and you like receiving fun like extras, different types of inserts and stationery items, the sub box is a really great option. These came in previous sub boxes, but they're laminated covers that you would obviously snap on to your planner. And so if you like something that's a little bit more lightweight, these just pop on instead of those deluxe covers. So again, lots of different varieties. You can buy these on the website. She also has I'm trying to think where, and here I've got kind of samples. Again, kind of what another cover would look like here. She has a huge variety of dashboards. We're getting the accessory type items out of the way. Tons of different dashboard options. Some of them are vellum, like this beautiful one from a previous box. Here is a January vellum. Some of these are from sub boxes, so keep that in mind, but you should just go to the website and kind of look through and see what might be of interest to you. But we've got vellum options here, vellum, and then we have some beautiful cardstock dashboards that look amazing underneath your vellum. So let me just show you some of these if I've got even room here. But this is just a sample of the quality, really thick, nice cardstock dashboards that you can find on her website and that you can find in the monthly subscription box. So really fun. And these, when you get the subscription box or when you're picking out items on her website, you identify what size your planner is, whether it's discbound or ring, if you want, what size that you want. And then specifically for the half letter size, I know people have seen, I think it says half letter and junior. Those are the same. You can get these punched or unpunched, but I would always just get punched because I know I'm going to be using it in a disc bound system. So that is an overview of just the different dashboards and some of the aesthetic. What I love about Jane's Agenda is the inserts are really minimalist and clean. So if you are a clean minimalist planner, let's say you can use stickers in them if you want to, but if you're more of a minimalist style planner, but you want the things in and around your planner to be pretty, she hits it out of the park. These accessory items to add to your planner, this was a special one from a sub box, but the specialty items like these different dashboards really dress up your planner. And then the planner guts are super neutral and accessible to everyone. And then you can add as much color or decor as you want onto your weekly or daily pages. So what I'm going to do is, let's talk about dashboards actually. So we've got those dashboards, but then we also have page finders and the hybrid dashboard. So we're still in the accessory type item category. She offers 2 different types of like page finders. There is the kind of a classic page finder here. She punches it a little bit lower so that this tab sticks up above the pages, which is really, really nice. And then she also offers the hybrid dashboard. The hybrid dashboard is half the size of the paper, but it goes fully down to the bottom and it's punched low so that it sticks out at the top. This is so that you can put sticky notes on it. So this is going to be, I wonder if I have, let me see if I have sticky notes. So here's a like Jane's agenda sticky. She also has sticky notes, but you can see here that you could stick some sticky notes on here. If you want just a quick to-do list, you could put this on here. You've got lots of options with the bigger dashboard, but again, this is the difference. Hopefully you guys can see. This is the difference between the hybrid dashboard and then just like the page finder or bookmark, and you can label this however you want. So those are some additional items that you can pop into your planner. And again, you can see the aesthetic is just gorgeous. It's just beautiful. It's not over the top. Like it's very, it can be professional, it can be feminine, it can be masculine. It's just very, I guess it would be more feminine, but it's just, they're just really beautiful accessories to add to a planner that is very neutral. Okay, let's talk about planner inserts for 2024. We have a lot to get through, and I hope I can do this justice because I want to make sure that I'm going in order of, the insert style. So let's start with quick glance, kind of front of your planner items. I'm going to pop back and forth between the classic size and the half letter because I have them in different sizes. Let's start with the 2024 quick glance calendar. This is great for anyone who is using different monthlies that either from a different brand or that don't have this type of information at the front. So this is the quick glance calendar. You have your information at the front. And then we pop it open and here you can see your year at a glance. Now see what I'm saying, how neutral and beautiful this is? They just switched paper to this like really soft, creamy hammermill paper. It's not cream and it's not white. It's just a very soft white that I think is easier on the eyes. It's just really beautiful paper. I don't know what the weight is. If I look it up, I will, if I find it, I will leave it down in the description box. But absolutely beautiful year at a glance. We have our months up at the top and then our days listed down. And then at the bottom, we have the holidays and observances for that month going all the way down. I like that she's labeled this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. If you want to look at your calendar year in that way. Let me see if I have something similar in the front of my half letter. So I feel like we're going to go back and forth. Hold on just a second. All right, so this is, nope, we're not there yet. Hold on. So this is your quick year at a glance. And then, sorry, it's my dog barking. She does that. At the end, you have lined paper and then a 2024 task list. Really cool that your year at a glance inserts come with a 2024 task list where you can list out big goals, or I don't know, maybe you're buying a house or something and you need to put, your closing date or whatever the case may be, kind of big highlights for each month you have for your task list. You've got space here. I love that this is included in that packet. And then lastly, ignore this. We have a 2025 at a glance with those holidays listed as well. So you've got your 2024 and then a look at your 2025. The next item, this is separately, you can purchase this separately. This is a dashboard with the 2024 information on it. This is on a thick, nice cardstock. And on the back, you can see the 2024 holidays. So some people might not want or need the broken down like perpetual calendar or the task list, and you really just want something at the front of your planner that is your 2024 at a glance. You can see how clean and neutral and just lovely this is in that classic size. And again, when you flip it over, you have your main holidays for 2024. So before we get into actually these little tip-ins, the other option is actually a year at a glance dashboard set. This is Vellum, and she has had a lot of people requesting this. It's just really pretty because you can change out the dashboards behind it and it gives off a different look. And it's got Monday start for the calendar. I'd love her to do a Sunday start. Sometimes I use Mondays for my weeklies, but I like seeing the Sundays, excuse me, for my month overview. But here you can see it really pretty dashboard with the vellum. And then the dashboard set includes this black cardstock with white lined florals. And then down at the bottom, it says 2024. So again, this will come in multiple sizes, whatever your planner is. And then you can get it as a set. They both come together. You get the vellum and the dashboard piece in the back. Okay, let's go back to here. These are called tip-ins. Tip-ins are just little things you get to pop into your planner whenever you need it. This first one is the lists and notes tip-in. It's just a long checkbox of to-dos, and then the back is dot grid. So whatever you need to use it for, maybe notes, and this is for lists. If you would prefer to have the dot grid, you could always do it this way, just flip it over, and then, well, I guess that would be backwards, but technically you could do that too, list the item and then check it off. So this comes in a pack. I should have looked at the quantities. You guys are gonna have to go to the website to see how many is in each of the packs. Let me say also, I am a Jane's Agenda affiliate. So if this is a helpful video and you decide to pick something up, I will leave my affiliate link down below. I also have a coupon code, Joyful15. If you're new to Jane's Agenda, Joyful15 will save you 15% off your entire purchase. So I hope that that helps you if you're interested in trying some of these items out. I'll leave that information again down below. This is the lists and notes tip-in. So the packaging will come like this. Obviously I pulled some out, so it's got some sticking out, but it'll come packaged like this. All of her inserts are going to come packaged, and some of the ones that are thicker will have like a thicker cardboard type backing to make sure that the papers don't bend. So she packages things really well. So here's the lists and notes tip-in. And then the next tip-in I have to show you guys is really excited about this. I think this is newer to our shop, but this is a monthly habit tracker tip-in. So you would just put in what the habit is, and then you've got 1 through 31. I love this because it's not a full page. So you can move this every week in your planner, and it's always sticking out like right in front of you, but it doesn't cover like your planning pages. You can still see them. And that way, this kind of goes with you every week. It's the same thing with the lists and notes, these cute little add-ins. They give you more planning space, but they don't block the view of your weekly or daily layout. This is a double-sided guy. So once you've done this, let's say for January, you can flip it over and use this for February. And it's just, you know, oriented that way. So those are what tip-ins are. And you can get these in the different sizes based on your planner size. Okay, so let's talk about the different types of notes that she offers. This is we're gonna get to the weekly planning, the monthly planning pages shortly. There's just a lot of stuff to go over. This is what the Flex Notes looks like, the Flex Notes inserts. What you're gonna get is a double-sided sheet that has 2 columns of dot grid and some titling lines up here at the top. And then on the other side, you've got open line space, an open box, 3 columns of checklists, and then open dot grid. And that is going to repeat in this pack. Let me see if I can show you what the pack looks like, because I know some people like to see that. So the Flex Notes will come in packaging like this, and it is, oh, here you can see there's a harder kind of cardstock piece there to keep everything flat. But this is a really great layout if you just need more brain dumping space. So let's say you've got your monthlies, your weeklies in your planner, and then at the end of your planner, you can add Flex Notes like this. Let me look over in the half letter and see if I have any other. I know I have more, but now I can't find them in here. But she has a variety of different types of notes. If you want plain dot grid, if you want plain lined, if you want Cornell notes, she's got all kinds of different note-taking inserts for your planner in the size that you need. This is just an example of the Flex Notes. Okay, let's get to the monthly layouts, okay? So this is the monthly number 12, January start. And this is going to be, I think, one page monthly. So this is the monthly number 12. What's cool about this set is it comes with the perpetual calendar stuff at the beginning. So you don't need to purchase the quick glance calendar with this monthly. As you can see, it comes with it. So if you are a one-page monthly person, then you are definitely going to want the monthly number 12. Here you can see those months at a glance. You can see you have the 2024 task list. I love that she includes that. And then, of course, you have your 2025. And then here is the start of your monthlies. Beautiful aesthetic, nice, clean, kind of dashboard page. This would be fun if you are someone that is a decorative planner. You could add some florals around this. You can make a little scene down at the bottom, but you've got your January month right here at the front of this dashboard. Then when you open it up or flip it over, you have your one-page monthly. I know a lot of people like one-page monthlies because they don't have enough information to fill out a two-page spread. This is the answer to that. You just have a one-page monthly. You've got a Sunday start and then open lines down here for task lists. You have the month number up at the top, the month and year, and then we have a quote here at the top. She also includes some holidays and moon phases. So we'll just flip through some of these. Here is February, and I love that it says, can you see this? It says volume 2 up the top, kind of like a magazine. Just a nice little touch to that. You can also see 2024 here, and then janesagenda.com down at the bottom. Because when you run out of inserts, you want to remember where you got them. So there is our February, and the quote is changing. March. So what's cool about this, I mean, this is a one-pager. One-pager, you can mix and match, you can collate it wherever you want into your planner, but it's a one-sheet monthly. Let me see if there's anything at the end. Nope, just ends with December and then your monthly for December. So again, let me make sure I get this relabeled because I want to keep this all together. That is the monthly number 12. So monthly number 12 is the 1 month, 1 page. Now we're going to skip back over because I want to do all the monthlies together. This is my half letter, and we're going to jump to, I tried to get this pre-organized for you guys. I have 2 other monthlies to show you. The first is the number 18. This is the executive agenda. So try to ignore this. Now here you can see actually the difference in the paper. This I have printed on the old paper. They changed out to the Hammermill paper a month or 2 ago. So all of the paper that you're going to get is this beautiful, really luxe kind of off-white, whereas some of the older ones I'm about to show you, while the layouts are still the same, but the paper is on the old bright white. So if you're wondering why these colors look different, that's why. So this is the executive agenda, the number 18, comes in multiple sizes. I'm just showing this to you in the, let me move this out of the way just so you guys don't get confused. So this is that in the half letter. You can get it in the classic, you can get it in the mini, you can get it in rings. So you have a master checklist for the month. So you've got a column for checking it off, the item itself, and then a due date. You have active projects, goals, and then you've got an open calendar here, which really can be used as a habit tracker if you wanted to, or if you wanted to track payments or whatever the case may be, you can write it into those boxes. You can also write in the actual date. Now, I think the number 18, we're going to find out momentarily. Yeah, the number 18 is undated. So if you like to be flexible with your calendar, or you don't use the monthly every month, the undated number 18 is a really great option for you because you just put in the inserts when you use them or when you want to use them. That's what's great about the disbound system is you can move pages in and out. And that's why I kind of collect undated because I like to change things out frequently. So, and then down here you can write in the month and year. So this is the number 18 executive agenda. It is a lined monthly layout. It has a Sunday start. And then I love this kind of subject layout here on the side that says this week, and you can put in all of the highlights that are happening in the week. You could also put maybe the things that you need to get done on a specific week. So let's say I need to I really need to file my taxes. Okay, if I really need to file my taxes this week, but maybe I don't know what date I'm going to do it that week, I would just put file taxes in this box. And then as this week fills in, I can kind of allocate that task to a specific day of the week. Up at the top, we have open line section. You can put a quote here. You can decorate it. You can do more to-dos up at the top. And again, because it's undated, you would just put the month and the year up at the top. So that is the number 18 executive agenda. The back page is just open space. There's no formatting to it. And then at the bottom is month and year where you would write that in. This is a great place to put maybe a reflection on the month. How did it go? Maybe things that you're looking forward to for the next month. You can just use this as open space. And I like that with her monthlies, she does a clean break between the front and the back of the monthly set so that you can put it anywhere you want in your planner. Some people swear by having their months separate from their weeks or their days. And some people have to have their months in with their weeklies. And because of how she prints it, nothing is attached to either the front or the back, and so you can put it anywhere you want in your planner. So this again is your number 18 executive agenda in the undated style. Okay, the next monthly that I have to show you guys is, let me make sure this is the, nope, we're still, okay, is the number 37. This is gonna look a little bit different. It is dated, obviously, because it says September 2023, but this is available for 2024. We have a lined starting page. And then when we flip it over, this is really a traditional calendar. If you are just looking for a basic calendar that you're familiar with, you're comfortable with, the number 37 is the one for you. This is a Monday start calendar. We have holidays and we have moon phases. The margin for extra to-dos you have here on the right side. Down at the bottom on the first page, you have check boxes. On the right page, you have open line space, and then you have the upcoming month in the lower right-hand corner. This is a beautiful monthly. I think this is probably the most desirable monthly, just because it has enough, but it isn't overly structured as well. I really like the font choices as well. It's very clean. So that is the number 37 monthly. Okay, now I think we are going to pop over to our weeklies. So let's do that. And we'll start with the half letter size that I have. We have 4 different weeklies. And then I think I have 1 or 2 over in the other size planner. Okay, so, and actually, I want to make sure I don't confuse things. Let me make sure I put this guy back. So this was the number 37. And then I want to make sure, because I don't know if I'm going to be needing this again, but I want to make sure I don't confuse myself. These are like my sample planners to show the different sizes. Okay, so let's take a look at the number 13. Again, this is number 13. So we have on the front page of the weekly, weekly, wait, is this 3? No, this is weekly number 3. Weekly number 3. We have our priorities and promises up at the top. To buy, order, bills and finance, email and phone. Then we have just an open Monday through Sunday line. So if you want to maybe put highlights here or maybe meals for the week, you could put that here. We have space for habit trackers and notes, and then just a long to-do list in that column. So this is like your dashboard for the week. And then this is your weekly. This is kind of like a subject style, kind of hobo niche style, where you've got Monday through Sunday, and then you have 3 different subject areas. So this could be work, home, self, let's say. This is undated, so you would put from what date to what date, and you would add your numbers down on the side. And this really is a 1-page weekly. 1-page weekly undated, super minimalist. So if you like a really thin planner, you could get the number 3 and pair it with the 1-page monthly, and you've got something really simple. So you've got your dashboard for the week, and then you've got your subject style layout for each day. So that is the number 3. Let's take a look at the number 2. Now, the number 2 is undated, but there is a dated version. This is number 8 if it's dated. So number 2 if you want it undated, number 8 if you want it dated. It starts with dot grid and then month and year at the bottom. And then this is your true horizontal layout. So this is undated. I love an undated. You've got your day, your open space, and checklists. So if you got the number 8 that's dated, this is going to have numbers in it. It's going to have the month and year, but you would populate that yourself in the number 2. And it's just a very clean horizontal layout, very popular layout. Once you get past Sunday, you have opened line space down at the bottom for notes. So if you are looking for a horizontal, this is the one that you want, the number 2 undated, or the number 8 if you want it dated. And this is really great. I feel like this layout can be super functional, but it could also be decorative. It can also be used for journaling. Let's say you wanted to journal something here, something good that happened, maybe a gratitude log. What happened today that stood out to you? And then this is your actual like priority to-do list. Or if you have a doctor's appointment, you put the doctor's appointment information here, but then your actual task list for the day here. So lots and lots of options there. Let me make sure I get this guy labeled again. You guys, they're planners, all the planners. And again, you can see it starts with dot grid so that you can collate it in wherever you want with your monthlies. Okay, let's take a look at the number 23. This is a dated layout starting with the dot grid open space and the month and year down at the bottom. This is a vertical layout. If you are a vertical planner, this is a really fun one because it has margin here on the side for you actually to put the different areas planning horizontally, if that makes sense. So you've got your, or by subject, I guess, you have your day of the week at the top, you have the date and moon phase up at the top, and then it's a vertical planner. But you have a little bit of structure here to put in different areas. So let's say this is your child schedule, or let's say you are tracking the food that you're eating. Maybe this is your food log. This is your appointments and events. And then this is maybe a specialty like goal setting or project area. Then you can kind of map things out each day of the week. You've got a very generous margin here for tasks, and it is formatted as a checklist, so it's good to go there. And then you have open lines on the left page, tracker on the right page, and then the calendar in the lower right hand corner. So you can see the full month at a glance down at the bottom. Maybe you can highlight whatever week that it is. So that is the number 23, which is a more vertical style layout. I wonder if do we go all the way to the end? Yes, this is going to end with dot grid, so you can collate it in with your existing inserts. Okay, we are now, let me make sure I didn't miss weekly. Okay, so we are still working on the weeklies. Let me go back. Now we're getting back into the classic size to take a look at the weeklies. We did look at this monthly already. This is the, oh no, hold on you guys. Let me make sure I don't confuse things. Okay, so now we are looking at the weekly number 16 in the classic size. You have a dot grid page opening us up into the weekly. It gives us the month and year down at the bottom. Very clean. Appreciate that. We are moving fast, you guys. All right, this is the weekly number 16. Definitely different than what we've seen so far. So I showed you a traditional horizontal and a vertical in the other size. Now we are looking at this kind of a dashboard, really interesting kind of dashboard layout. We have our top priorities in the upper left corner, and then a long checklist down the left margin. And then our our weekly days are in the center of the planner. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday lined. I like that she's given us kind of this extra column here so you can list things out and then check them off as you go. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. Really great for feeling accomplished, checking things off. And then over on the right margin, you have the calendar for the month, open dot grid section, and then this can be a habit tracker, this can be meals, whatever you want down in this lower right-hand corner. Very unique layout, very pretty layout, especially with this paper. I think this could be a really popular one. I think this is relatively new to their shop. So if you're someone that wants, excuse me, to see your dailies right here, and then you want to have all this extra space, this is a gorgeous layout. So I will say one more time, this is the weekly number 16. Okay, are we still? Yes. We are still, so I cut this off just so that I wouldn't have the whole set here. Let's look at the number 5. Again, this is the number 5 weekly layout. This is going to be very different, but it kind of gives me Hobonichi vibes where you have your vertical days of the week and then open task list right next to it. So you've got January and the date in the upper left, or the calendar in the upper left corner. You have a pre-printed habit tracker, and then this is going to be 1-page weeklies. So again, task list, open journaling if you want it to be, and then you have just very unstructured open boxes for your weeklies. This is great for someone who maybe doesn't have a lot of weekly appointments, but more works by way of like lists and to-do lists, brain dumping type stuff, which is very much up my alley. This might be a layout that I want to incorporate into my stack for 2024. The back of the page is dot grid and has the dates up at the top. So this is, again, a 1-page weekly with structure and then open space. You could also see this as a 2-page layout. You'd have to do some redating, but I like the idea of seeing that this is kind of the structured weekly layout, and then this is maybe journaling or decorative, and it's a 2-page spread. I would just have to change this out right here. So you could look at this, the back of this page being attached to this, or you could look at this page as being its standalone insert. So this is a really, really pretty layout. I like it a lot. This is what we can see what a holiday might look like in that space. So again, this is the number 5, right? No, this is the number, yes, this is the weekly number 5. It's a 1-page per week layout. Love that. Okay, now we're going to pivot over to dailies. And since I've got the daily here, daily number 7, let's go ahead and look at the daily number 7. These are, I think, purchasable by quarter. So whereas the weeklies, you can get the whole year, the whole 12 months. The dailies is so much paper that I think it's either a quarter or a half year's worth of pages per purchase. So this is January to March, so that would be a quarter. This is kind of the dashboard for your daily. You've got a projects list, start date, due date, date completed, and your budget. So this is more of a project planner. And then open memo space down at the bottom. I like the script font here. It's kind of a nice little touch. Okay, so this is considered a daily. However, we can see we've got 2 dates per page, at least on that right side. So this is going to have a lot more structure. If you need to get super organized, you have the monthly layout in the upper left, focus and priorities, a big section for habit trackers, checklists, gratitude/manifest, and then your Monday through Sunday if you want to log food or physical activities or kids schedules, whatever the case may be. And then check out the column for your daily. You have open space here. This is where the holiday is going to be. You have a time block from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. An open section, this would be really fun to decorate, add a little bit of color. And then you have 2 sections of check boxes. Now it's interesting that the line is here. Maybe it's if you want to separate it by category, like home and work lists. There's any number of ways that you could look at it. So then we have our next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, they share a page, same layout. You've got the open lines at the top, your hourly from 5 to 10, open space in the center, and then 2 sections for tasks. So that is our first, what they're calling a daily. It's not a weekly. I mean, certainly once we get to, we start, well, wait a second. Yeah, so each week you're going to get that new dashboard. And then here you can see it's really two days per page. And that again is the number 7? Yeah, they're calling it a daily. So that is the number 7. Okay, let's go over to the half letter because we have more dailies to look at. Man, I hope you guys are taking notes. Okay, so this is the daily number 13. We have a weekly overview starting off the week. We have top priorities, Monday through Sunday, habit tracker, and then you get an overview of the week. Really like that there is an overview of the week because these are going to be dailies. So at the start of the week, you can brain dump everything you need to know about this upcoming week down in this section on this one weekly overview. And then when you flip the page, this is a true daily layout. I got really excited about this number 13. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's number 13. When they introduced this in the sub box. So one of the great things about the sub box is they try out different inserts and different layouts and give samples in the sub box. And this layout was in the sub box for November. And by far, this is probably one of the best daily planners I've ever seen. I love the overview page where we have the option to do some weekly planning. And then look how clean and beautiful this daily is. You've got a nice clean font up at the top with the date, the day of the month, and the year. Then you have a hourly layout from earlier to later, but then the actual time blocking is 7 to 6, so the bulk of the day. And then you have a big task list, a column for checking off the tasks when done, and then a note section down at the bottom. And that is going to be true for every day. How beautiful is this daily? She hit like it out of the park on this one. Then we get into our weekly overview, again, separating weeks. So you can do habit tracking for the week, you can do your planning for the week, and then you get back into your dailies. Beautiful daily. Like, I highly recommend it. This is definitely a home run for me. So that is the number 13, I believe. Okay, let's take a look at the number 18. This is the executive agenda. This is an undated daily. We have a long checklist with due date and check mark space here, active projects, goals, and then this is where you can populate your calendar. Because this is undated, you would just put the days of the month down at the bottom. So that's your dashboard. And then, oh, wait a second. Oh, we went into our monthlies. I'm sorry. This was the monthly we've already seen. This is the 18 executive agenda monthly. I had taken out my monthly tab. Sorry, guys. We have more dailies. Hold on. Back and forth. Okay. I think I have at least one more daily to show you. And that is in this guy. I think that is the weekly. Oh, the weekly number 5. I think we already looked at the number 5. But did I have a daily? I thought I had a daily. I guess I already showed this daily, right? The daily number 7. Did we have the daily number 7 in this one as well? Or am I doing too much? Okay, I already showed that one. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think that is everything, you guys. So we went over the covers. We went over the opening kind of start of the year, quick glance pages, the dashboard pages. We talked a little bit about the tip-ins. We talked about the different types of flex notes and the monthlies, the weeklies, and the dailies. I think there are a few more inserts that she has that I don't have to show you guys, but I hope that this was I hope that this was helpful for you guys. It was certainly a lot of work for me to organize, but there are a lot of beautiful, beautiful inserts from Jane's Agenda, beautiful covers, beautiful dashboard pages. She also has, I don't have them to show you here, so I will just show you guys. These came in the subscription box, but she does have divider tabs. So she thinks she has top tabs and side tabs. So really you could go to her website and build your custom planner with tabs, covers. She sells discs as well in a variety of different sizes, metal discs, plastic discs. And then you just kind of cherry pick the pieces that you want. You can also kind of mix and match different things, make your own dashboards if you want to, as long as you have a punch. Just so many different fun ways to make a custom planner with Jane's Agenda. If you have any questions about Jane's Agenda, I can certainly try to answer. I'm no expert, but I do have a lot of planning supplies, and I'm happy to help you guys out. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you decide to shop anything from Jane's Agenda, I hope you will consider shopping with my affiliate link. Use that discount code Joyful15 if you are new to Jane's Agenda to save some money. The affiliate link doesn't cost you anything, but I would get a small commission off of your purchase, which helps support my channel and compensate me for the time it takes to arrange all of these things. So thank you in advance for shopping with my link. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is ejjoyful_plans. It is always a good time. And if you want to see more from my planner lookbook series, I will list the playlist down below. This has been a really fun series. If you guys would like me to do it again for 2025, sweet niblets. I cannot believe that next year is 2025, or the year after the one that's coming is 2025. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and leaving a comment letting me know that you're enjoying the series and you want me to do it again. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.